putting the kids first, and some people are watching and are going, oh my goodness, I can't believe she's saying that. You can't always put the marriage first, and you certainly can't always put the kids first. When a couple always puts the relationship first and the kids second, the kids will act out because they will immediately sense that they're not an important place in this family, and they will act out. They will find ways to get the attention away from the couple. But when the couple always puts the kids first, they become brats. I mean, they become like spoiled little brats because in their mind, and they can pit the couple against each other. They'll do that right away. They'll pit them against each other. And so, again, it's about balance. You know, there are times when the two of you have a right to be together and talk together and have times alone and say to the kids, you know, Mom and Dad, or, you know, we're together right now and you need to play or go watch a TV show, and in about half an hour we'll all go out to dinner. You know, there's a right to be able. Children need to know in a healthy relationship that the parents like to be together and that they like to be alone together sometimes. That they'll have a date once in a while, or that they'll go out. You know, my parents always went out on Saturday night and I always babysit. And, you know, my parents sometimes when he got home from work, he'd say hi to everybody, and then he and my mom would sit and he'd tell her about work. And so I grew up knowing that couples like to be together. And so that was an important message. So don't always put the kids first. The kids need to know that you two also have a relationship. And I always say to parents, you two are going to be together many, many, many years after the kids are gone. So if you can't keep that love alive and that caring for each other alive, then you're going to have a really hard time when the kids are gone.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And women always have this thing when the kids leave the nest, and there's nothing left of the relationship. I guess.
Well, sometimes it's because they haven't spent much time together. They haven't done much together. They've each gone their own way. Often, sometimes it's because she put the kids first, he felt left out, or he put the kids first. Keeping that unit together of you and your partner together is huge.
Yeah, and why does that get lost then, do you think? Because we know this.
We
in the
say
beginning.
we're busy and we each kind of go our own way, and sometimes, you know, I always say to kids, we always got babysitters. They go, well, we don't have any money. And I said, sometimes we would pay somebody $5 and we would go to McDonald's, then take it to a park and sit and just spread out a blanket. I don't mean being together means you have to spend $1,000 or go on super, you know, Caribbean vacation. Sometimes you walk around the garden. You go into a Starbucks and you have a cup of coffee. Just that there are times, and we always had the rule that when we were together, we didn't talk about the kids. You know, that there was a moment in our life where we talked about each other and we asked each other questions and we listened to each other and we felt important in front of each other.
What about, I mean, I'm just going back really to the original premise of this whole series here, forgive me, but if you have one person in a partnership or in a couple in a relationship watching this and the other one is not watching this program that we're doing now.
Well, again, we go back to we can't change. No one should be watching this so that they can fix their partner, all right? You're watching this so you can fix you. You're watching this so you're hearing something that you can change. Our partners, you know, they're going to do what they want to do. And the more we try to fix them and change them, the more they're going to resist us. Now, that, again, doesn't mean that I can't sit you down and say, Dan, here's something that happened today, and let me tell you how I feel. You know, but trying to change the essence of who you are as a person, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, because many people watching this will be thinking, oh, if only he or she was watching this, that would be all my problems fixed.
Well, but their partner's thinking if only they would fix something. I mean, we're thinking about it of each other. Yeah. So this whole series isn't about anyone else. Our boss changing, our coworker changing, our partner. This is about us changing.